Dylan, in the past 8 days, you've collected $17,000 from your online course, basically helping people scale their YouTube channels. That's pretty cool. How does that feel?
Yeah, I mean, it feels amazing. It feels awesome. The last week has felt like three, but it's good, man. I'm stoked.
That's
I'm
cool.
stoked about it.
Why did you decide to join course specifically? And like, what were your expectations when you jumped in?
When I started like entrepreneurship, just nothing working after one after another, just eating crap until finally making something work. And the fact that you guys really show us step by step how to grow a solid school business community, not how school's showing us with the MRR, the monthly recurring revenue, but ARR, right? Annual recurring revenue. And that was kind of eye-opening. Um, I've been watching Max's content for a bit, watched some of the free stuff, and then I was like, all right, I want to take this seriously. And I was like, I want to take this seriously. So I went to who I thought was the best at doing this, which was Kourse. And then I basically just booked a call. And I mean, they didn't need to say much. I was basically like, I mean, here's my card information. Like, let's go. And then I got signed up, joined the VIP kind of like C-suite group, and then recorded the entire program in the span of a couple days, and then just started pushing content to it. So that's kind of how I got to that number.
Nice. And what made you pull the trigger on like the more support within the C-suite?
The fact that it was more support from people who have done what I wanted to do. Like it's so simple. I think so many people are scared to invest, and I get it. But like you have like I have a specific destination I want to get to, and I can either walk there or I could drive a car there. And by investing more money, I just topped in the car because I'm with people who know exactly the route, who've paved the path ahead. So that was literally the no-brainer reason why I joined the extra support group.
Cool. What kind of results have you seen since joining? And I guess you could just talk a little bit about like what you've been able to accomplish in the past week here.
Started implementing a lot of the stuff. Building out that like back end ecosystem. Did the same content strategy that I did being a YouTube strategist, just had somewhere to put it. And yeah, dude, in doing so, got a ton of calls booked from just content alone, all organic. So I've got about 17.2K in like the last 8 or so days. And then in addition to that, Dan Martell's team reached out to me asking if we could hop on a call, hopped on a call with them. They want to potentially move forward with me to do some consulting for YouTube for their channel for YouTube strategy, which is a big win.
Wow.
Grew my
Killer.
newsletter, just hit over 1,000 subscribers on the newsletter. Um, so yeah, dude, a lot of wins this last
Bro,
week.
that's killer, bro. And I appreciate you joining and hopefully we are able to have some type of influence to help you with all that stuff. But you've actually just been murdering it the past week. So that like kudos to you, bro. Like you've obviously
Thanks, man.
like hopefully we've been able to help with some of that stuff, but like it's really on you. Like you took all the action and implemented everything and you've kind of now reaping the reward of that. So that's amazing.
Yeah.
And just my last question here, Dylan. If somebody is on the fence about joining course, what would you say to them?
Exactly what I said. The reason was that I went into the extra support. It's like I would say that have a hard look at what your goals are, where you want to get, and if course is the thing that'll get you there, then it's just stupid of you not to invest because you're just business is a game, YouTube's a game, it's all a game, and to be able to have like I'm not a gamer, so maybe this analogy is stupid, but I was gonna be like to have like a I don't know what it is in games that like level up or whatever thing, the mushrooms they eat in Mario. If you can have that basically for a small amount to get to where you want to get way faster, it's dumb not to. But yeah, so I would give that as advice. Pull the trigger. I mean, dude, I've been at a point where I have a kid and I mean, I've been so broke where I haven't even been able to literally buy food for him before. And I still, people give you every excuse in the world not to do something. It's like, you just shut up and put your head down and do it. I literally could not afford to buy my son food. And I was just disgraced, with myself for that. And yet I still earlier on in my journey found ways to scrounge up enough money to get coaching specifically because I knew that person could help me out of the situation. And with coaching, it's not people need to understand it's not a thing that's just done for you. Like just because you put money down doesn't mean you're going to get the result. You're paying for the blueprint to the result. You need to put the work in. So if anybody's on the fence, think about if you want the blueprint. And if you do, and that blueprint, i.e., being course, gets you to where you want to go, you're just stupid if you don't opt into that.
Yeah. That's great for some people to hear that sometimes because I think people always have some misconception on like what really paying for information is. And they've done it their whole life, right? They've either had like a football coach or a personal trainer
Yeah.
or a teacher or something, right? Like people have paid for information their whole life, but yet there's this big misconception that it's frowned upon on in the online space. And I think that's like the opposite of the truth, what you just kind
Yeah.
of talked about. So
100%, dude.
yeah. Yeah. Well, cool. Dylan, you are crushing it in the past week here. And hopefully, and I 100% believe that you will in the next 6 months or so, you'll be able to just shatter those numbers. And hopefully, we're doing way well off. So, dude, congrats on the wins. And I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more in the near future here. But thanks, bro.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys putting together such an epic program, dude. We've got some really, really good value from it. I've taken a lot of coachings before, literally like at this point, tens of thousands of dollars in coachings. And like you guys just give everything. So it's sick, dude. I've gotten a lot of value. Plan on being here for a while, so appreciate it.
Cool. We appreciate
It's
having you.
pretty fun. It's pretty funny too because I told Miles or Dan, whichever
Yeah.
one was the first person I talked to in the beginning. I was like, dude, I want to win school games and I want to crush it hard enough to become a case study. So it's pretty sick that you got. I was actually super excited for you to book this call because I was like, yes, dude, I got one of those goals down.
Yeah. No, that's the best thing. That was like every time I joined some program or something, like that's what you strive for is that you just want to be
Yeah,
like shown off from all the hard work that you've put in. So congrats on that, bro.
thanks, man.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
Good stuff, man.